Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting, innovative, and amazing Propagandacast with me, host ImperialDane, the one and only Master Propaganda who loves like defender of the fatherland of your one we one own. You guessed it is Semois. In the southwest, we have window shopping. Shopping for windows as always, finding here freedom, democracy, and liberty. With the 3rd Infantry Division. In the northwest is the ImperialDane himself, finding here for the German Army, Deutschland. With the 1st Fallschirmjaeger Division, popping in here with the Luftwaffe battle group. Old pioneers into Fallschirm pioneers. Racing ahead to seize as much terrain as possible here. So we are off to the races. As always, a big hearty thanks to my Patreon supporters for the continued generous and absolutely wonderful support of the Propagandacast. And a big hearty thanks to those who keep commenting and liking on the videos. Helps out immensely. And finally, a big thanks to Iron Fist for his donation, supporting the Propagandacast with his hard-earned money. So, sandbags on the cutoff point to make it a wee bit more defensible. Moving straight onto the field here around the center. Laying down some extra sandbags in case my opponent sets up shop around here, having just a bit here could theoretically help out. Of course, I'll also want to wire it off so they can't use it against me in future engagements. So, pioneers heading westwards and southeast, Fallschirm pioneers being left with the more aggressive work in the center. We got scouts and weasels here out for window shopping. Of course, the weasel arms just quickly move about there in kit and crowd fashion and just start grabbing points. Except his kit and crowd is bigger and it's amphibious. Except, of course, not in the game because that would obviously be a bit much. So, heading obviously with the weasel. Ralph's going towards the center. First shots fired here. Fallschirm pioneer occupying the church. Certainly in the center of Semois, you definitely want to, make use of the buildings in a slightly more flexible manner. Second Fallschirm pioneer squad dropping into, I think, the cemetery that the department of them actually decide not to put because what if someone dies? This is because I dropped to the cemetery, so... In fact, no, actually dropping here on the fuel point. A bit cheeky there, but on some more due to the severe distances of the map, dropping in your units like this can be a bit extra, nasty there, but also effective. So, continue to stand off here between my Fallschirm pioneer Ralph squad, the church, and the nearby house. Fallschirm pioneer dropping his fuel point, his weasel going for my cutoff point there. So, a lot of stuff here already happening here in the early game. Scouts withdrawing. Engineers out here for window shopping. Almost got the fuel point outside his base there rendered neutral, which of course, once I render that neutral, that will slow down his fuel economy, which is typically something you really want to do, obviously in both cases, but in particular find it against the Americans, the more you can, throw sand into the machinery there, the less likely that you just, actually you swarm you with greyhounds and some other very air-quote fun things. MD4 tuning forts to support the Fallschirm pioneer, pioneers moving southwards. Engineers route towards all bit here, pioneers moving westwards. Scouts at the ready here, seemingly forgotten their window shopping. Got the point here done, sandbags here. Fallschirm pioneers could be considered basically mini Jaegers in terms of the DPS. So not amazing, but not terrible either. And so in a good position, they can give your opponent a bit of a hard time. Plus, they can lay down mines, sandbags, barbed wire, and build a variety of emplacements. Plus, with the MG15 upgrade, they're not half bad. But anyways, Rascal engaging here, quickly dropping Joe there like a sack of potatoes out of Idaho. Quickly pushing in there. We got the Panzer going in company on the way for me. I do still want to make sure I got some options here in case of, say, fast Greyhound anyways. Though theoretically, again, with the work I've done here, I could even have considered dropping in another Fallschirm Pioneer squad or done something otherwise cheeky here, but I decided not to push my luck. Engineers setting up shop here in the south. Got the cutoff point back. On the west side here, Pioneers being overwhelmed. Nice flank here by window shopping, getting behind the Pioneers. Further encouraging a full retreat there as fast as possible. Weasel stuff has not been upgraded here for window shopping.
Reconnaissance runs available.
Most players here would have by this point, I think, upgraded with 30 count. Clearly, the munitions are going elsewhere here for Mr. Window Shopping. We got a weapon support center here. An interesting choice there, plus the support center. Much more common. You do see some players that go for a few riflemen and go for the weapon support center, but they're not quite as common as the people just either go full weapon support center, typically with armored and assault engineers or pathfinders, or, they go for full riflemen. Mixing the two is definitely one of the more niche applications there of it. Engineers still ready for the flamethrowers, of course, also quite good on this map in general with flamethrowers, going for the Panzergrenadier here. Some tougher infantry to clear up the streets here off Semois. South side, Pioneers sneak about there. Otherwise, a bit of quiet here for the time being. Laying down mines, obviously good spot, in particular again if my opponent does hit me with a fast Greyhound. Mining some of the main roads here can be a great way of making sure that Greyhound rush doesn't quite pan out for the opponent as much as they'd like to. Northwest here, though. Swift progress here by window shopping. Got the Panzergrenadiers ready here with the Sturmgewehr F-45. We got bazooka teams out of window shopping. Ready to deal with any light vehicles. Awfully early, I'd say, but maybe he's expecting a half-track here in the midst of the Semois. Not impossible. Route going to flank here. Spotted, of course, my machines. Got a big open gap here. Got flanked there by window shopping. Coming in there, southwest here, or east. Route to the mine. We got a half-track of window shopping. The M3 half-track here. Fallschirmjaeger flanking. We got weapons there being set down. Mortars here for window shopping. Using his weasel for that. Which, of course, you can do. I could also explain why I didn't upgrade. He was actually prioritizing the weapon drops here. Which, of course, allows him to save manpower on that. Instead of, like, you know, having to, like, train it, he can just, like, you know, recruit. Which overall is manpower-wise cheaper. Thumbs up to window shopping. Mortar find the MD-42. Panzer is pushing forwards. Captain, they're a bit of trouble. Mortar quickly being pushed back here. And did take out a scout, so that's a minor blow here to Mr. Window Shopping and the 3rd Infantry Division. Ralph's sneaking about here. There we go. Captain Rout has the Panzergrenadier sweeping through here. The market square. Well, what's left of it. Going for the support elements. There we go. We got the M3 half-track out there. 50 cal there, of course, mounted. The M3 half-track was one of several half-tracks the United States would use. There's primarily the M3 and the M5. There was also the sort of the M4, but that was less used and less produced. Primarily, though, they kept the M3 for themselves and handed over the M5 in primarily by Lend-Lease to the British and the Soviets. You might wonder, what's the difference then between the two? Because, well, in this case, the M5 half-track was in the actual war less well protected than the M3 half-track. So obviously the Americans kept the best stuff for themselves, gave the less great stuff to the, you know, other guys. So, little fun fact there. In-game, I don't think there's that much of a difference between the M3 and, for example, the 251.
Infantry are ready to be paradropped.
I'll accept this can be upgraded to shall be an anti-tank half-track. Of course, the Germans would later in the war also get their own, shall we say, 251 anti-tank half-track. And specifically representing the Church MD-425, got the mortar joining in here, heading northwards here. Half-track support on the engineers here against the German troops here. Fallschirmjaeger, there we go, forced withdraw here. Heavily damaged, getting veterans 1. Fallschirmjaeger selected here. Gonna push for that Stug to help deal with the half-track. Obviously, I'm not entirely sure what his game plan here is. Is it going to be the quad mount, anti-tank half-track, ambulance? Though, I'll admit I'm not really thinking about ambulances here because they're typically very rare out of the USF. Any player really in 1v1, I find. Not impossibly rare, but when it comes to USF, almost most of the time they will go for like an M16, maybe the anti-tank half-track. Most of the time it's the, you know, M16 anti-aircraft half-track. So that's basically what I'm seeing this, I'm acting on. And of course this is where he's then of course actually not going for it, he's upgrading to the ambulance or the doctor truck because Americans don't use ambulances. That's for communists. Fallschirmjaeger sneaking out, got the Stug on the way to the Sturmgeschütz 3 Ausführung geht. Got a mortar as well here. Then again, of course, you might remember our previous discussion about using mortars against American mortars. And of course, there's a counter-argument for then, you know, instead of going for the Nebelwerfer. And honestly, I probably should have done that or gone for more infantry first. So, quick note there. I'm aware, of course, of this, and of course, you can still make them. It's not like, again, you should never, ever go for it against an American mortar, but it is very much the sort of thing like, you know, you're distinctly disadvantaged after a certain point. So obviously, you want to be using your mortar for other purposes. Panzer's up on the northern point there, again hitting the victory points. Victory points wise, he's got a small lead over me for now. Fallschirmjaeger southwest route, got Stug 3D ready. And there you go, deploying smoke. So again, you know, it does matter as much the contest if you're using it for other tactical purposes. But again, you still have to keep it in mind. Also just, you know, like that. Leave the camels getting in the mortar. Anyways, Pioneers, Fallschirmjaeger forward, spotting the ambulance here. Mortar setting up here. Panzers there, pushing back the route squad here. Of course, the ambulance provides some frontline healing and reinforcement with the veterans. One, it does provide a small bonus to nearby units doing that. I can't remember its chief reinforcement on that one. I think it is. Could also be something. So, those Stug charging forwards. Ambulance weasel, they need to be careful. We also see the weasel has finally been upgraded. Mortar under fire. Sturmgeschütz charging ahead here for the first Fallschirmjaeger Division. Mortar there taking losses. SSF commandos out here. Of course, I spot them, and I'm going to not pursue here because there's a potential, of course, he pops the SSF commanders with the bazookas on my flank here. In which case, I could risk losing the Stug if I'm not careful. East side, the American forces breaching the eastern island. Fallschirm Pioneer in trouble. And down to one Fallschirm Pioneer forced to withdraw here. Dropping in Fallschirmjägers, the first Fallschirmjäger Division. Also, little fun fact about Fallschirmjäger divisions, but they would actually have Stugs in their tank destroyer companies, giving them that way a bit of organic armor elements. Some divisions possibly even had armored half-tracks for their reconnaissance, but that might as well just also been Kettenkrad, so let's click on that one. But still, some fun elements there about the Fallschirmjäger divisions and their organization. Officers' quarters, medical station, and of course worth keeping in mind there, the officers' quarters upgrade also benefits Fallschirmjägers for the Panzergrenadier Company, and the infantry officers' quarters actually benefits Fallschirm Pioneers, so there's actually a bit more encouragement there if you go for Luftwaffe to go for those upgrades. Note also applies to the Luftwaffe officers' quarters there, by the way, for the Fallschirmjägers and such. These then the flank mortar, find my mortar, need to get out of their machine. Definitely also make a mistake here, again keeping those too close. Fallschirmjägers are outscored here by the stream. Engineers also covering the flank here. Machine needs to be careful. And got my Fallschirmjägers all the way down here. Messing a bit with the economy. So we got 437 to 378 here. SSF commandos heavily damaged. Might well have to pull them back for healing. We got the tank depot here. So window shopping is going to rush ahead. This is also, by the way, fairly common for these types of builds. If they do go for weapon support centers and such, they're likely to just not go for the motor pool and instead rush straight for the tank depot. Which of course does make sense. And of course something you can do if you do go for, say, barracks and in a weapon support center. Sneak down mines here possibly. Good spot to mine, by the way. And there you go, Weasel down. I think he misclicked there, wasn't paying attention. Falling back towards the ambulance. Doctor truck. Got the captain providing covering fire there from inside the building. Pioneer and Panzergrenadier sweeping through the streets. SSF commanders moving up with the Johnsons. Fallschirm Pioneer nearby hanging out. Pioneer's taking a fair bit of damage out in the middle of the streets. Definitely a terrible space to be in. Tank depot almost done. White fossils into the church here. Ambulance slightly withdrawing here. Smart move there for window shopping. Commanders flanking Sturmgeschütz moving in. And quickly occupying the church there. And there you go, focus on that Fallschirm Pioneer out in the open. I should probably just withdraw here, honestly.
Territory sector lost.
Going for the mortar here, though. Trying. A bit risky, honestly, what I'm doing there with the Fallschirm Pioneer. Stug bombarding the church. We got Panzers all on the other end there as well.
We are losing the lead.
366 for 370. He's got all 3 points captured. I've completely blanked out on that one. We got a second SSF commander squad out here for window shopping, so that's obviously a fair bit of elite infantry now out of him. Fallschirmjägers going for that mortar now. Bazooka teams there blasting out there from the top position. Commanders being flashed out there. Got a shield gun out of there, blasting out the bazooka team. But there you go. Now being sandwiched between a lot of Americans. There's only one thing to do here, and that's actually withdraw here. Got the knife throw, then attempt to get one of the Fallschirmjägers killed, but it falls short, and in this case, they get very lucky because they just need to be held up, so that's pretty much no manpower lost. Going for the second Stug here, and probably I should be going rather for another Fallschirmjäger squad, or Panzer Grenadiers, possibly, Nebelwerfers, or even like some half-tracks. Of course, nothing wrong in going with the second Stug here, but at the same time, considering, like, you know, he's pouring in more infantry, and it's a bit more narrow fighting around here, I might want some more flexible elements first. Anyways, Pioneers back in the south here, we got the SSF commanders here, moving in that direction as well. Up north here, he's moving on my fuel point right outside my base.
Stug is reporting for duty.
Rifleman commanders moving up here. Second Stug ready, adding the pinlock machine to that one. Certainly, I would say, very crucial upgrade to have. You're going to go for the Stugs. It adds a good amount of damage, particularly once it gets some more veterancy. That machine can actually do a fair amount of damage to enemy troops. Fallschirm Pioneer flanking about. Waterfall all over the place here. Going straight for his fuel point.
Enemy forces forces have claimed our territory.
Got the Fallschirmjaeger moving in there. Up north here, Panzers pushing back the Raubsquad. Stroop dashing in support here by the Fallschirmjägers riding along there.
Sector lost.
Nice bit of tank riding there. And certainly Semois definitely a map that more encourages it because, again, there's a bit more room for maneuver in the first place.
Alarm. A machine gun has been destroyed.
MD4 to wipe, that definitely a mistake by me. Definitely a mistake. Riding in here from the north, trying to set up for a flank here. Fallschirmjaeger moving in. Stroop there basically moving in to try and block the allies from getting to it. Point blank blast here. Firing high explosive shells at fairly close ranges into the commanders bunched up there. Shattering the masonry. Sturmgeschütz there. Charging in with the Fallschirmjägers, or Jaegers, turning along there. Popping out here. Almost had the ambulance there. Captain getting flanked by the Fallschirmjägers. Dropping another Fallschirmjäger squad. Finally. In this case, to support the advance guard. The captain here dashing into the base. Oh, he actually goes for the regular Sherman now. Lost a Stuke though because I kind of lost track of things. Got killed there by Mr. Window Shopping. Now I got a fair amount of infantry in the field. 5 squads, 2 Fallschirmjägers, 1 Panzer squad, and 2 Fallschirmjäger squad. So that's a pretty heavy infantry force out of me.
Ready to paradrop on your request.
A supply drop here for Mr. Window Shopping and the 3rd Infantry Division. There you go, Sherman ready, the M41. Going in to grab as much of the terrain as possible, obviously. Commanders on the right far flank will require some more infantry to deal with. I should definitely consider upgrading my Fallschirmjaeger with something. Also got anti-tank squads here ready.
Commandant, territory sector lost.
Bazooka team getting flanked by the Fallschirmjäger, Stuke getting hammered. Grenades. And there you go, Sherman forward here. Fallschirmjäger forced to withdraw here east side. Fallschirmjaeger and regular pioneers, those things needs more crucial. The SSF commanders, more forces will be needed here from my side to deal with that. But on the west side, obviously, is where most of my attention is here with the Sherman, the Riflemen, and the commanders moving up here. And Mortars reach veterans to 1, which is nice. It's forced to withdraw here. Noting not a lot of airburst shells here out of Window Shopping so far, much to my great relief. We could do with some light repairs. Got the excellent infantry reserves ability selected. Got another Sturmgeschütz on the way. Going for triple cap again here, and there we go. We got advanced logistics.
The enemy has 300
Very
points
powerful
remaining.
upgrade because it's pretty much infantry reserves. But crucially, it's not dependent on battle group, so you can just pick it like with whatever battle group you go for, which is why it's so much better.
We have lost the sector.
German dashing 40 here. Panzer's Fallschirmjäger holding up here with support with the Stuke. Moving up the anti-tank gun. That's ever going to keep my Stuke at bay. We got Bazooka teams, machine guns all being brought up here. East side here, though. Commander's been close around it here. Could lose them if he's not careful. West side, those situations getting bad. Church collapses here under scathing fire there.
Gun is reporting for duty.
Another Sturmgeschütz ready. You want to pull back the anti-tank a bit in the center there. American forces digging in. Fallschirmjäger's moving up here in the east side here. Commander's force back. Leaving the forces to be freed up for action elsewhere. There you go, machine gun at it. Sturmgeschütz, mortars, pioneers going in. Could also consider some flamethrower upgrades, to be honest. A lot of upgrades, in fact, I could consider for my troops. There you go, deploying smoke. I know where the machine gun is, so I also know where to drop the smoke. Sherman into to occupy the center of the town. Machine gun ready. And there you go. Forgot about the mine here next where the machine gun, which is obviously a big mistake there for me. So he just needs to like set off the mine and my machine gun takes damage. South side American attempt here by Window Shopping to break through. We got Fallschirmjäger blocking that, or he's trying to block it, though whether or not they're successful is another matter entirely. Commanders falling back, ambulance moving to the front line again here. And it's not actually cheap reinforcement, I think we just reinforce us faster. Sturmgeschütze need repairs, obviously. Got Ravnok setting up shop. There we got Fallschirmjaeger moving forwards. Stug ready to support mortar setting up as well here. And he's basically avoiding here the Fallschirm Pioneer position to just go straight for the points there. Pushing up the center. Rav's caught there taking heavy fire. Seemingly getting hit by both mortars. Not exactly ideal for the guys inside. I just end up withdrawing the Fallschirmjägers, as that assault is unsurprisingly going very poorly for them. Should have done is actually gone for a slightly broader push. He also moving up through here, and that way, you know, attacking from several angles. Smoke deployed again, but once more seems a bit poorly timed from my side. This time around. Another Stug ready. Building is ready to crumble there. He needs to get this wrapping up before that collapses on them.
The enemy has claimed our
Also there coming under fire there. Bring up the Sturmgeschütze. Machine guns there, go anti-tank plus Sturm gets hit in through the Stug's frontal armor.
The capture point is being lost.
Another shot there, mortar there, keep troubling before towards the we've got command as well. They're further damage to the Stugs. In fact, very little health left for them. Shed collapses dramatically. Trying to get my mortar out of there.
Territory lost.
And far west, they got the Panthers in the western field point. I'm going for a needle effort at this point. Should have done that soon, honestly. But to try and, you know, make it a bit hard for them just dig into the town, then the needle effort is fairly good for that particular task. Savage charge being used to flush out the Americans. Utterly ruining those buildings in the process. Brawl score flanking about. We got Panthers there by the western point. He's fairly dug in. Obviously, right now would be a good idea for window shopping would be to mine him. And this particular spot is good to mine here. I mean, there's a lot of places he could be mining, but so far window shopping just is not mining, which is great for me. Not so much for him. Of course, it does have slightly less ability because my Fallschirm Pioneers, I can just pop up minesweepers if I have to for, you know, free, since they actually have them by default. Commanders here, there's the two Fallschirmjaeger squads here, but they are surrounded, they are outnumbered. Of course, also now this means I actually have the flank path open there mentioned previously. In the west here, Sherman again, the Panthers, we've got two Shermans out for window shopping. And we got the Fallschirm Pioneers basically with the southern field point there. Sherman going for the Fallschirmjägers. We've got needle weapons behind in the center now. Trying to flash out the Americans. Stugs moving in, trying to deal with that Sherman in the south here. Moving into Panther Faust, he's trying to, but one squad's really heavy damage. Stugs moving in here.
Our territory is exposed. We must re-establish a connection.
There we go. Sherman a bit of trouble. He can't use moving to assist here. And far up north, he's actually gone for my fuel point as I'm going for his fuel point. Very cheeky stuff. He's Sherman driving about here. Stugs turning around to engage it. Fallschirmjaeger keeping out the pursuit here. Hauling us out of there. Far up north here. Commanders based with the northern fuel point there. As I get the southern fuel point. Got 299, 221. Fallschirmjaeger needs to withdraw. We got mortifying that machine gun position. Pioneers being suppressed here. The assault is not quite moving smoothly.
Have captured a victory point.
And we got that ambulance just sort of hanging about there. Or doctor truck. Sturmgeschütze need repairs. Getting a Panther shot off. They're damned in the engine on the Sherman, but they're taking heavy damage out in the middle street. Stugs pushing forwards here. Making use of the church here to cover against any potential anti-tank guns a bit. Sherman taking some hits from the side armor. Need to withdraw that Stug. Yes, it's actually poking out too far. There you go. Bounces the shot though. Very lucky for me. And the Stug. Commanders keep pushing over there. Go nicely bunched up. Here comes a great target for the Needle Alpha. Hitting anti-tank guns, machine guns, mortars, you name it. Point blank last hit doesn't quite work out for me. Almost got the Sherman there. Almost had the anti-tank destroyer there. We got BARs up as well for him. Moving on the Sturmgeschütze, trying to take out that Sherman. Can I manage it? Or can the Stug manage it? Sherman down. Small win there.
The enemy has claimed our
Another Stug.
unlocked.
Getting back that fuel point there after he harassed it again and again. Another Stug on the way for now. Also gone here for the fragmentation bombs. I do prefer those a bit more over the loiter personally. Window shopping hasn't really done much more with this battle group, which is a bit noteworthy. And of course, reinforcements healing here with the ambulance. Now veterans you want. Bazooka team there sent packing. Unsupported, they are easy targets, and launching a fresh assault here for the center. Fallschirmjaegers and Panzergrenadiers coming in, heavily loaded with automatics, a mix of FT-42s and the Sturmgewehr. The 44. Good, ready. Of course, most games have a tendency of depicting the FT-42 like it's an assault rifle, or well, technically more of a battle rifle. But in reality, it's more like, you know, the Johnson light machine gun, basically a light machine gun that could double as a, you know, rifle in case. That's a bit of a noteworthy thing there. Needleweapon flank to the west side here of the town. Again, he's kind of built up here, so hammering that with the Needleweapon messes that up, obviously. Panzers, they're pinned down. Fallschirmjägers there, unawares what's right next to them, at least for now. Yeah, they are quickly made aware and they are quick force withdrawal.
Alarm. Sector overrun.
Yeah, I'm deeply surprised that window shopping he hasn't seemingly bothered with the airburst shells at all on his mortar. Incredibly powerful ability. Almost at engineer squad here, Commander taking heavy fire from the Sturmgeschütz and the Fallschirmjägers. Then the first Fallschirmjäger Division keeps up the effort here. On east and westwards, we got another Sherman with window shopping. A bit surprised I haven't seen any Hellcats for now. Not because I think the Sherman is bad, it's just, you know, see how the meta game typically goes. People just tend to focus on the true extremes, and the Sherman just gets overlooked because of that. Also got the Whizbane there, and we of course got the P-47 anti-infantry loiter. Popular as ever. Stugs moving in towards the centre here of the town. Mortars hanging back, going for the Panzer Company, deciding it is time to go for something a bit bigger here than just the Stugs. Maybe also get them some armoured side skirts, and maybe sneak in some Starstorm.
The enemy has
260 versus 199. Southwest here, Rouse will be equipped with the Fallschirmjäger, both squads that are ready. Still no upgrades on them. Quite a build up here. Again, another great enabler for target if he's not careful. Panzer Company almost ready. Pioneers are about to get wiped out here. Definitely a bit of a slip there by me.
Our frontline pioneers are
And down they go.
Initiating research.
There you go. Armoured side skirts on the way. I could also probably consider mining up the centre of the town here while I still have access to it, but that's another oversight. The new Sherman force machine supporting as well here. Fallschirmjäger's been bombarded. Stugs firing back. Panzer off from the Sherman. Got a Brav squad flank, but they got with the Fallschirmjäger and the Panzerwagen do get some mines there. Good spot, obviously.
Upgrade complete.
And then go Stugs with the armoured side skirts ready.
Sector now
Far
under
south
enemy
here,
control.
Fallschirm Pioneer squad spotted with the Sherman here under Window Shopping's command. Of course, one thing you should also consider, I mean, particularly with all this infantry, would be medic bunkers to, just, recover some of the casualties and, stuff like that. So, I could also go for an ambulance myself. I mean, that would obviously also be a good investment. So far, I'm not really doing either of those two, and that's definitely a bit of a thumbs down to me. But there you go, a lot of call in the center, forcement to withdraw here. I don't have any flak guns up, despite, having gone for Luftwaffe. I could have, say, built a flak 38 position. But I haven't. So, anyways, then of course, use of the air cover to quickly win occupy the center here. The men of the 3rd Infantry Division are swiftly advancing. Mortars there being pushed out as well. Lots of troops pulling back here for reinforcements and healing. And we got Neil with a barrage towards the center here, looking to catch up the Americans. Commanders taking heavy fire there from machine guns and assault guns, raking them with incessant bullets. Far south here, Pioneers being spotted with the Sherman. That's going to be another Pioneer squad gone, meaning I'm going to be down to just the Fallschirm Pioneers. And then go dumbing in after the Sherman with the Stugs. Actually being brought in up here, machine gun team there, trying to cover the retreat, but that's obviously not doing too much, except getting murdered in the process. And there you go, 30 cal crew brought down. Far up north here, Fallschirmjäger being distracted with that pesky bazooka team. Far south here, men of the 3rd Infantry Division are breaching up the southern front as well here. Commandos in the center.
Territory lost.
Fresh wave of troops out of the base. 260 was 110.
Enemy forces have
North here,
captured the victory
Fallschirmjäger
point.
spotting the bazooka team going in hard with the Fallschirmgewehr. Quickly pushing back those bazooka men with some well-aimed fire. Sherman hanging back here. Getting ready for another push across the center here.
They kept your
Deploying
point.
smoke here to cover the advance. Basically, it's him. Assuming he's going to have like most of his stuff around, he's deploying smoke. There's kind of like, you know what I'm going to do, because it means he can't as easily cover the center. And again, also note, I'm attacking from several angles, north, center, and south here of the eastern side here, making it also a bit hard for him to just shut down the assault. Dukes are definitely taking in some awkward angles there. Fallschirm Panther about to get wiped out. Big blow to the Jimmy. Panther Force being brought up. Assault, though, is definitely, despite all that, not quite as smoothly executed as I would like it to be. But there you go. Point blank blast. And there you go. Commander squad wiped out. Stuke has achieved ace level. Quite the blow there to window shopping. And we got the Panzers there now with a bazooka. Look at this fit. I'm an American. I hate public health care and working infrastructure. My God, being an American is depressing, isn't it?
Field ready.
John withdrawing here. John, they're a bit in trouble here. Stuke's are pursuing course, but the ace one is going to be the dangerous one with a good amount of mobility, accuracy, and rate of fire.
Territory sector lost.
Got Hellcats out here for window shopping. Not much surprise here. Panther 4 meanwhile has arrived. North here we got the Fallschirmjaeger from pursuit by the other Sherman. Could be a white if we're not careful. Lucky.
They only have 100 points.
Less than 100 points left here though for window shopping. Down to 2 men, low and healthy. Sherman's a good chance scoring a wipe here.
Victory point.
If he can hit. Comes in the front from the Ralph squad. And down to 1 man. I've got no armor to assist here. This is busy elsewhere. And they get wiped. Quite the blow. That's definitely manpower gone in more than helps compensate for the loss of his, SSF command squad. They still have 1 Fallschirmjaeger squad, 1 Panzer squad, 1 Fallschirm Pioneer squad. In fact, I've dropped in fresh ones. I've suffered quite a few losses myself as well here. Sherman here going, be engaged with the Panther 4 there. Of course, equipped with the armored sergeant as well, courtesy of the upgrade. Panzer is going for the Sherman, but there you go. Well, Hellcat. Second Sherman appears, stopping the pursuit there. 239 to 69 here, looking a bit tough here for window shopping. And bring in more Pioneers, since I can't call in more Fallschirm Pioneers at the moment since they're on cooldown. Drawing the Sherman, the Hellcat, he needs to get some of those victory points back, he needs to get it fast.
Standing by.
There you go, Commando's making the push here. Could have deployed smoke here ahead of time. Could have poles with the pop of the smoke grenade. A bit slow there. Needle with return the favor there. We go air, but shields fine out of window shopping. Obviously, my choice of words when they finally started using against them might have been not so much finally. Fallschirmjägers, they're getting virtually feed, but they're also quite out in the open. Need to be careful. It would be quite painful to lose another Fallschirmjäger squad like that. Also may want to pull back the commandos towards the ambulance for a bit of healing there. Panzerkampfwagen für mich to assist the Sturmgeschütze. Fun fact about the Panther 4 with armored side scripts, it was actually common, at least initially, or mistaken by Allied tank crews, both Soviet and, Western ones, for the Tiger tank. As if you're not really that accustomed to the particular distance, they can sort of look similar with the silhouettes, so it resulted, for example, during the fighting in Normandy, that the Americans would report a lot more Tiger tanks knocked out than the Germans had. Panthers moving forwards there. Panther 4 Stuke's dashing in to deal with the Sherman. Shots going off here. Slamming into the frontal armor. Here's the tank crew desperately trying to get out of there. Mortar fire there, raining down death. Panthers, they're busy as well, but they're getting heavily damaged. Well, we got the Rifleman briefly seen with the can't sneak way of right there on the Hellcat, and Needler 5, of course, in the crab quarters. Machine gun there, Johnny in the front. Other machines up now in the ruins of the blown up building there. Which is just the right heavy cover. Going for that Sherman, he's out there being hammered. We've got 214 to 56. Stuke 8's getting flanked here. Got a fragmentation bomb called in here. About to lose my ace Stuke though. There we go, got the anti-tank gun and the machine gun crew here, but I lose one of my Panther 4 actually. Granting some hits in the Hellcat, but that's going to cost me, I think, my H2 kit. Or not. Quick the crew in the machine gun and the anti-tank gun here. Fallschirmjaeger's being pushed back, Stuke's pushed back as well. They got another Stuke on the way, as at this point I just need more armor, and I need more armor on the cheap. And obviously with the armoured side skirts and the officers' quarters, the Stooks, you know, become fairly solid there. In my opinion anyways, as again they get a bit more help with the armoured side skirts upgrade, plus again the side armour does become tougher. It's also in the officers' quarters, and yeah, again, like, you know, if you play smart, they can do well. Right here, I was banking a bit and using the other Stook to away far from the east one, so I had a chance of taking out that Hellcat, and there you go. Massive armoured losses now here in the streets. We got 194 to 56 here. Almost got the Sherman. Again, what I'm trying to do here is I'm basically just trying to make, you know, take advantage of the auto-targeting and these things to, like, you know, bait out shots and again cause the turret to wait, then sneaking in the A Stook to then get the shots in and then quickly pulling back. You're relying on the Stook's higher speed as well, since at east level it does get some bonuses there. So it's a bit of a set of cheeky maneuvering I'm doing here, which you typically don't get to see. And of course got the southern fuel pump with the Fallschirmjaeger.
Commandant.
Less Sturmgeschütz arriving. And got everything else they're moving in as well. Fallschirmjägers, machine guns, mortars, Sherman forts, ambulance for machine forts. I think that was a mistake here by him, though. Theoretically does help absorb shots away from the Sherman. Flares being dropped, machine guns, Fallschirmjägers, mortar being up. We got Nebula ready as well here. Big push towards the cutoff point. Stuka withdrawing, heavily damaged. Got a round squad nearby, they could take it out if not careful. Engineers being hammered here. We got high explosive shells there selected for the Sherman to focus on my infantry. We got 173 versus 56. And there go Nebula for barrage here at the mortar. Moving in the Stuka here, trying to escape, honestly. Bit risky. Engineers forgotten here by window shopping, almost get wiped. Stuka needs further cover here, but taking fire from the Entertainment and the Sherman there could cost me the other Stuka. But certainly beats losing my ace Stuka. Fallschirmjaeger in trouble with the rifle, they're popping port on them as well here. Nope, both Stukas somehow survive this calamitous engagement for me otherwise. Even the Fallschirmjaeger parties appear to do that. And just holding back the Stukas for most urgent repairs, and we got the Panthers going for the western victory point here. 143 to 56. Nebula in trouble here. Sherman's going to dive in. Once more, again, if he does that, I'm going to sneak in some shots here with the Stukas, because again, he's going to be focusing on the Nebula, meaning again, there's going to be less time for the Sherman to immediately react here. Again, I'm kind of just banking, on slightly indisciplined gunners there, and pop goes that Sherman. Meanwhile, got a fresh Sherman out here going for that western victory point. Again, I'm doing everything I can just to buy more time as I'm trying to, like, you know, reorganize and get a bit more sense into my lines. Of course, he's getting a machine in there with the eastern victory point as well to make it more defensible. Charging my fucking, there you go. Steelhand going out of there, clearing it out, but he's going to quick recruit again. No matter the cost. And of course, got that ambulance still providing, of course, with a lot of, you know, frontline durability, particularly at this critical moment. This is really good for him. So, thumbs up there again. That ambulance has been, I think, fairly solid. Of course, it's going to be difficult to, like, tell just how solid. Dropping in Fallschirmjägers. Surprisingly, hasn't, like, been using it up and reinforces commanders there. And there we go. Dropping it down here behind him, hoping he's too preoccupied to realize I'm dropping in a full squad there. Sending the H2 eastwards. Less than 100 points left for me. Commanders there being reinforced. Healed. And yes, he doesn't pay attention. So as I'm attacking with the Stuka from one end, I'm attacking with the Fallschirmjägers from the other end. There we go. Catching his machine crew here and the rifleman. Priority is actually the machine gun crew, because if I can grab that and turn it against him, that will obviously be hugely beneficial in helping keep these points secured. 84 to 56 here. Another Sherman on the way, Stuka moving in. Crewing the MG there. Then I have two of them. 75 points left. Ace Stuka moving in. Sherman forward to be engaged here. Stuka's flanking. Good shot as well there. Another great shot. Entering flank Panthers pushing forwards here. Mortifying, Nebula for fire here. Geballte Ladung there being chucked onto the entertainment crew there, wiping it out. Commanders there blocking the way for the Stuka. Almost got the ace there. And it goes down, a tragic loss for the German army. The German peoples lost one of its finest heroes. Commanders shifting from building to building here, looking at just further by time here. Assault troops, they're charging in, clearing out the streets of Americans. 3rd Infantry Division falling back here. House, well, by a bombed out house. Commanders being pushed out here. Ambulance there, kind of cut behind in the retreat there. Another Sherman down to 2, gaining retreat 2. Got 44 versus 56 here. Crewing the anti-tank gun. Need to recruit as much as possible at this point and just bring in as many guns as I can here. Another Sherman out of window shopping. Surprised we didn't see any whiz-bangs, honestly. But of course, as a player, I'm quite happy he didn't. Dropping in Fallschirm Pioneers on the western victory point. I just need to push them all at the same time as possible. I'm not taking any chances. I'm just looking to, like, get the victory points, thinned out as fast as possible. So, I'm just dropping in wherever I can.
The enemy has only 50 points left.
Got machine there pulling back, setting up here.
Your Fallschirm Pioneers are ready.
Which honestly remembers me a photo I saw recently, and basically, the caption either says it's a Fallschirmjäger unit in quarantine or around Osterbeek, but basically it's a bunch of Fallschirmjägers with a 50 cal position set up. Fun fact. But anyways, Fallschirm Pioneers, they're being attacked by the Sherman. We got 40 points left from us with my 42. Quick withdrawing here. Of course, I'm not quick to throw away the men, but just anything I can just to tip the scales a bit more. In theory, the same like what I did with the Stooks, then the other units, like just trying to, force them to, pay attention to various targets. Ambulance continues to be, a crucial element here for the Americans, ironically, in a way. Considering how they feel on them nowadays, but it's certainly been a very trusted companion here. 20 points left here. Got MG42s manned by Fallschirmjäger. Some other guys. We got Fallschirmjägers set up as well here. Stug, anti-tank gun mortars. Another Sherman there for window shopping. Still no whiz-bangs. Got flares being popped. He's obviously making sure to prepare himself for the attack. Thumbs up there. Charging in ambulance there, being put up part of the push. Engineers flanking from the south here. Assault going on. Fallschirmjäger squad gets ripped apart here by the Sherman's got a damaged engine here. Another Sherman almost done. Fallschirmjäger to block the point. We've got 7 points left here. Almost got the Sherman. Commanders doing what they can. Fallschirmjäger's putting out a brave push here. We got ambulance finally knocked out by the anti-tank gun crew. Pushing infantry down to the point here. Machine gun wiped out. He's got 2 points left here. Fallschirmjägers are somehow still standing. And there you go. GG. Game over. Game over. That was definitely a bit more of a brutal fight here, rather close towards the end. I definitely made some mistakes here and there. I will also say window shopping, of course, made some good plays, and some unexpected plays as well, though, which of course is also crucial. Did also, want to point out, it was nice to see some Sherman play there. The ambulance, I think, was also, quite handy here and there. At the same time, perhaps could also be used a bit more actively in some cases. A bit hard to say there. But that said, sometimes tactically he was not quite as flexible. He didn't quite, attack in an imaginative manner as possible. Plus, again, there's those crucial moments where just able to, catch him a bit off guard. They're using the Stooks against and other units, get a few extra hits in with them, being able to, really get the shots back. So, hope you enjoyed this match. I hope you learned something from it. If you did, subscribe, like, share, comment. This is ImperialDane. Cheers, until tomorrow for the next episode. Bye, everyone.